Hello everyone, Zach Moore, aka Blue Spartan 107 here. We are back in Soul Calibur 6, just because I decided not to take out the disc from the disc tray, so, you know, I'm in the mood to continue with Libra of Soul. Last time, we fought Geralt, which was fucking awesome, and we, went up against, a Colossus, which was not as awesome, because I had to throw that thing out of the ring and it didn't work. But, I mean, let's check. Bounty for scoundrels. What's this? Trade route, Italy to the north. The Accursed. Echoes of Fate, Journeys Dawn. The Fading Light. Schwarzwind Misfits. And that's supposed to be the main quest, but we can't exactly get there by journeying. Smother in Search of Strength. I don't know what's there, but I can't reach it by exploring. And I don't know what's there, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the other characters because of the fact that it's got a person on it. So, have to make a decision. Yeah, I won't be able to get there just yet. How about we end Expedition for now and go backwards? And figure out what's there. Hold up, what's going on here? Oh, he's asking about dish soap. I'm gonna check that out real quick. Yeah, my family is out shopping right now for Thanksgiving stuff. But they're also like getting other things. The training of the shrewd, the mysterious swordsman. Okay. But let's look at dish soap. We still got half a bottle. We're good. We are good. So I'll let him know, and then I'll actually do this thing. Gotta put my laptop back on my lap. Alright. Came across a swordsman engaged in battle with a band of thieves in the grassy plain. In an attempt to even the balance, I readied my weapon and moved in. Got it. Only horizontal attacks are effective and your opponents move more quickly. Wonder who this swordsman is. I don't know if it's an actual character or if it's a custom character. I could hear the sound of swords clashing in the distance, letting the sound, I almost said sword, guide me. I eventually came upon a lone swordsman fighting what appeared to be a group of brutish bandits. The swordsman was easily holding his own despite being outnumbered over 10 to 1. He was obviously a considerably skilled fighter. I'll only say this one more time. Tell me where your hideout is. You're pretty confident for someone going up against this many of us. Fine, we'll tell you, but you'll have to beat all of us first. The bandits wasted no time surrounding the swordsman. He may have been strong, but the odds him I decided to lend a helping hand and at least draw away those at his back. Alright, so now we get to fight. Freaking load times. Oh. Alright, that's one down. That's two. Just got one more now. That was pretty easy. There you go, I won, bitches. Not bad. If things were different, I'd love to go toe-to-toe with you and see what you've really got. The swordsman, having already defeated his enemies, was now looking at me. I asked him if I had stuck my nose where it didn't belong by helping him. No, I appreciate your help. I'm in a hurry and didn't want to waste time dealing with all of them. Thank you. After extending his thanks, he introduced himself as Juan. Oh, it's Juan. I nodded and told him my name. Ethan, huh? You seem pretty strong. I've got a favor to ask you. Juan explained to me that he was escorting his master's daughter back to their hometown when they got separated. He stated that she was most likely taken by the bandits and is probably being held against her will at the hideout. I lost my family, so my master has been like a father to me, which means his daughter is kind of like my little sister. If anything happens to her, I'll never be able to... For fuck's sake, I cannot speak today. I'll never be able to forgive myself. Juan looked down at the bandits at his feet. According to what I was able to squeeze out of these guys, there are a lot more of them waiting at their hideout. I don't plan on throwing in the towel anytime soon, but I might be biting off more than I can chew if I go there alone. Can I count on you to help me out? I nodded and told him we should hurry if we want to save his master's daughter. Although he seemed surprised by my response, he thanked me once again. Thanks. I'm glad you feel that way. The bandit's base of operations is supposedly in the mountains. Let's wait until night before sneaking in. Alright. Have to explore the surrounding area, yeah, because there's the one swan thing. And we're doing it. The good thing is that quick. Juan and I made our way to the thieves' hideout, expecting to be greeted by a host of bandits. Instead, we were greeted with the sound of silence. Guess we're gonna be fighting Seong Mi-na. We eventually found the bandits' hideout nestled deep in the forest in the mountains. Let's split up and attack them from both sides. I'll slip behind their camp and hit them from the back. You can handle yourself pretty well, but there are a lot of them. Be careful. I made my way through the dark forest after Juan left. Just when I thought I should have reached the hideout, it dawned on me that I hadn't encountered any guards or lookouts. Something was wrong, and that's when I sensed someone behind me. I spun around just in time to see a figure striking at me. Hiya! Yeah, but we know who you are. Not that mysterious. You parried my attack. You must be the leader of the bandits then. You're too late. I already took care of all your lackeys. The woman readied her weapon. You're the only one left. Prepare to face justice. Oh, Seong Mi-na, you misunderstand. You rescued me before. I am no leader of bandits.
Battle 1. Fight.
You're the head of that band of thieves!
Ow! Stop it! Nope.
I'm pissed now.
Oh, you're pissed, eh? I'm not a petty thief. Jeez. Do you listen now, son? I am not a petty thief. Not bad, but there's no way I'm letting an evildoer like you get away with this. Fight me one more. No. Stop, Mi-na. He's not one of the bandits. Juan appeared from the direction of the hideout and stopped the woman. Huh? Juan? What are you doing here? I came here looking for you. It's great you got rid of the bandits, but couldn't you have at least told me you were coming here before you left? I, got really worked up and just kinda ran off. Mi-na, we can't protect our country if it's just you making all the moves, right? I'm sorry. When I asked Juan about the leader of the bandits, he replied that he had taken care of him. Mi-na, I asked this person to lend me a hand in dealing with the bandits. Oh, okay. I'm sorry I mistook you for one of them and attacked. You're not hurt, are... Wait a sec. Ethan, is that you? Yes, it is. Wow, it's been a while. I couldn't see your face before, so I had no idea. How have you been? We celebrated our reunion with a quick, pleasant chat. Juan looked relieved to see Seong Mi-na happy. So you attacked someone you knew without realizing who it was. What would you have done if you had actually hurt him? I asked Mi-na if she had found Soul Edge. She shook her head. No, I haven't found it, but that's okay. A lot happened after I met you. I realize now that I don't need the sword to protect my country. Because we are going to protect it. Mi-na's eyes were filled with determination. She seemed far more mature than she had when we last met. Thanks again for your help earlier, Ethan. We're going to head back now, but if you happen to be in our neck of the woods, stop by the Seong Dojo. A warrior like you is always welcome there. I'll keep training so I'm able to beat you when you show up. That is funny. I need a drink. Almost level 42. So they're in search of strength. Right, that's the bounty. End the expedition and go further up. Sure, we'll go here and explore Justice for Whom escort job and Mi-na's Machinations reunion. We'll do this one.
The warrior stands in your way.
Fuck you, lizard man. Again with this bullshit. Alright. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna try to get a critical edge on him. Which, of course, in order to do that, I need to first build up my, reversal edge. I need to build up my soul gauge, and the best way to do it is actually reversal edge. The only difficulty is he's probably gonna walk around me. Actually, I didn't need it that time. Oh well. At least it took him out. But I guess that was a waste of food.
Your soul surges in your body.
Nice. Alright, head up. This is an escort job for a merchant. Set me up with a job escorting a lady of noble birth. Things seem to be going well, and our journey through the forest was nearing its end, but our troubles had only just begun. Wall hits do more damage for both you and your opponents counter hits do more damage as well. I don't have to worry about their weapons being overpowered, but... I think we can do this without food. The sounds of hooves, a creaking carriage, and the footsteps of guards echoed through the night forest. My stint as a guard, a job a merchant had set me up with, would end when we went through the forest. We had set off at sunset, but were set to arrive late the night. Alright. An elderly attendant began speaking to the lady inside the carriage. Not much further now, milady. Our escort from the Yin household should be waiting for us just beyond here. The dangers of this forest worry me more than the length of the journey. Kindly take your time and be on your guard. Certainly, milady. Roughly halfway through the forest, I spotted two figures on the road ahead, most likely travelers. One of them seemed to be injured and the other was tending to her foot. Under the orders of the old attendant, one of the guards approached the pair. Ah, excuse me. We're unfamiliar with this road, and my wife here tripped and sprained her ankle. Sorry. Sorry. We will move aside, but I beg your assistance. The man glanced past me and settled his gaze on the carriage. That carriage. It wouldn't happen to belong to the Liang family, would it? Yes, it... Clearly. Before the guard could finish, he let out an agonized groan and fell to the ground. The man slowly rose to his feet, and I readied my weapon. Hoo-wee! I hope I never have to wait that long again. I was bored out of my mind. The man raised his fingers to his mouth and whistled. Roughly dressed men detached themselves from the shadows around us. They didn't look friendly. I have no beef with you personally, but our patron... Well, let's just say they see a union between the Liang and Yin families as a little distasteful. Just think of our meeting here as fate. No point in resisting. Just relax, accept it, and die. Yeah, not gonna happen. I got plenty of reasons to live right now. And that's especially to stop the whole chaos of the evil seed. Or as much of it as I can by closing the fissures, so that way it doesn't ruin the rest of the world. Ow! You son of a bitch! Well, you broke my armor, I break yours. That's the rule. Alright. You're up next, eh? Why'd you just stand there, Ethan? Oh, I got my chest piece back. I didn't notice until now. Both my chest piece and my gauntlets, just because it reset.
Fight! Ready!
What? What? What?
This is
I was just being flashy there at the end. I didn't really need to do that. But I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna touch it! With the last enemy taken care of, I surveyed the scene. Only the old attendant slumped on the ground, and a well-dressed young woman remained. You hold your own well. The woman we were supposed to have been guarding sheathed her sword. Around her feet lay the bodies of an assassin she'd cut down herself. Lady Ling Yu, are you hurt? The old attendant crawled toward his mistress. Why must you always insist on participating in fights yourself? I'm fine. I cannot say the same for these noble guards who fell defending me. I wish they'd never got mixed up in all this. Now the horse fled during the fighting, so the carriage is useless. It's not too much further, so let's get to walking. The woman named Ling Yu looked at me. I see you're the only one left. Would you mind accompanying me to the end of my journey? Once I accepted a job, I always saw it through. I nodded, and we set off. Guard, are you surprised to see a noble lady who knows how to use a blade? I told her she reminded me of someone I once met, a young lady of the Ming Empire named Shenhua, who was highly skilled in martial arts. You know Shenhua? She's very talented, isn't she? When I explained that I had beaten Shenhua in the fight, Ling Yu put her hand to her forehead and moaned in an exaggerated manner. She never changes. I bet she's slacking off on her training again. I tell you, you look away from her for a minute and she's off somewhere daydreaming. I do worry about her, though. We continued talking about Shenhua as we made our way through the forest, though we were careful not to let our guard down. Eventually, we reached the other side. Members of the Ying household had come to meet us. We explained what had happened, and I bid Ling Yu and her attendant farewell. So, how about you try your hand against me next time we meet? I'd love to see the look on Shenhua's face when I tell her I beat you. With that, Ling Yu strode off, never once looking back. That's funny. She thinks she can beat Ethan. Cool. This thing continues. I visited Ling Yu's home at her behest, and when I arrived, I found her at the cemetery where her family rested. She spoke fondly, then she requested we spar so she could prepare for her test to join the Emperor's Guard. Ah yes. Your opponent starts the battle soul-charged and empowered, but they become weak when soul charge fades. Alright. We're tied in levels more powerful. Still, I should not take any chances this time. Sure, let's do the soul gauge recovery. The directions I had led me to the top of a small hill on the Ling family's land. There I saw Ling Yu, her back to me, gazing down upon freshly dug graves. Without turning, she spoke. My parents and siblings rest here. My grandfather and I are the only ones left, so it's up to me to support the household. That's why I have to pass the next test and make it to the Emperor's Guard. Ling Yu turned towards me. It's been some time, Guard. Or should I say, Ethan. Thank you for coming. Now allow me to cut to the chase. Do you remember what I said when I told... Do you remember what I said to you when we last met? Gosh damn it. Yeah, we'll say that. I'm pleased you remembered. I want you to duel with me today. Gosh damn it. It will be practice for my test to enter the Emperor's Guard. I carry the honor of my family, so I must prove to all the world that I have the skill and strength to be among the best. You're at least as good a warrior as Shenhua. so a duel with you would round off my practice nicely. How about it? Just a random thing from Quora. I'll be stuck in there for too long if I try to do it. I nodded. Ling Yu responded with a gracious bow, then drew her sword. I thank you. Now, let the fight begin. Long ass loading times.
Battle 1. Fight.
Ah! Of course, I'm a guy with a great sword, and she's got a rapier, so technically she should be the one moving faster. Oh shit, did I knock off some of her clothing?
Battle 2. Fight.
Ow! Ow, okay, she got me that round.
Battle 3. Fight. This is watch this. Here goes. Bring up. Half measures. Battle 4. Fight.
You're mine! I know you!
Woo! I tried doing my critical edge, but she fucking beat me up, so I couldn't do it. I had to end it quickly, otherwise I would have died. Woo! Whew! You really are skilled. If I had your strength, perhaps I would have the determination to remain true to justice, and not let my emotions get the better of me. When I asked her what she meant, she looked off into the distance, frowning slightly. A group of awful people held a grudge against my grandfather. They were the ones who killed my family. I despise evil with every fiber of my being. My hatred of it is an obsession that consumes me. I believe that dedicating my life to justice is a noble pursuit. Of harboring such hate in my heart is to dishonor the Liang name. Ling Yu fell silent, her eyes settling on a grave smaller than the rest. In Shanghua, I see my younger sister, Leisha. No matter how severe the training, no matter how close she was to tears, she never once complained. Leisha. I bet that's where Shanghua got the name for Leisha, because Leisha is Shanhua's daughter, but she's not Kilik's daughter, but Sheba is Kilik's son and Shanhua's son. That I know. Maybe she got the name Leisha from Ling Yu's family. That makes sense. Heh. Shanghua can be a crybaby sometimes, so I could be a little too protective of her. Ling Yu looked at me with a defiant smile. Don't tell Shanghua what I just said, okay? It's a secret. Anyway, that's enough talking for now. I'm ready for another round. She held up her sword, her face filled with pride and resolve. The honor of her family rested on her shoulders, and she would do them proud. That was a good jumping level. What's this, just to know? It's another insert your strength, eh? Maybe if I feel like it, I'll do that one, just because it's right there. But we'll see. On my way to the Sun Dojang, I happened across Mina Meadow, but why was she not practicing at the Dojang? Who knows? Holy shit! Her Scarlet Thunder is supercharged. I guess I shouldn't take any chances with her either. Why not? I got more of these. I saw a woman practicing fighting techniques alone in a sprawling meadow. Although I had not yet reached the Dojang, it seemed I had come across a worthy opponent. Huh? Well, if it isn't Ethan, so you finally came. Mina came running over to me with a big smile on her face. I asked her why she was training outside of the town. The Dojang was starting to get a little stuffy, so I thought a change in scenery would do me some good. As it turned out, Mina's father, Han Myeon, was keeping a watchful eye over her to ensure she didn't run away again. It seems Mina had not fully regained her father's trust yet. I told him I'm committed to protecting my country and we won't go anywhere, but he won't believe me. It's so irritating. Mina pursed her lips in frustration. Before long, a smile returned to her face. I accidentally pressed X too quickly. Anyway, enough about that. So Ethan, since you happened to stop by, we should have a quick sparring match. I couldn't beat you before, but I've been training and have gotten a lot better. So get ready to lose, big time. I bet I'm gonna win. Just because it's kind of meant to be a thing. Hmm.
Battle 1. Fight! Take this! One strike! Crush you! A fight! Watch this! No more half measures. Battle 2. Fight! Watch this!
Ah, perfect timing. Kind of getting better at that guard impact. Again! Nice! Ow! That time wasn't perfect. Woohoo! That's great. Show me your resolve. Nope.
Showdown! Give it up.
Yep, she still had her skirt, which means that if anything broke off her, it would have been her ponytail. Or braid. It's not a ponytail. Whoops. Wrong thing. Ugh, this stinks. Looks like I'm the only one that got stronger. Or it looks like I'm not the only one that got stronger. I guess I have to devote even more time to my training. Oh, that reminds me. Mina, no longer sullen, quickly raised her head. Would you mind doing a little something for me? I nodded and told her that if there was anything I could do, I would do it. Morale isn't what it used to be at the Dojang these days. Juan and my father are busy and spend a lot of time away. So what I want to ask you is, In order to fill the pupils of the Seong Dojo with a sense of purpose again, she requested that I show up and pretend to challenge the Dojo to a fight for their honor. Now that I think about it, if we cause a stir like that at the Dojo, my father might get really upset again. Okay, I'll bring the others here instead. Alright, let's meet up here again later. Thanks for agreeing to help. That's a bit of a silly idea.
Your soul surges in your body.
Anyways, in order to inspire the pupils' fighting spirit, Mina asked me to pretend I was a challenger seeking to defeat the Dojo. I accepted and soon found myself faced with a group of warriors in training hungry for battle. Only vertical attacks are effective, eh? Alright. I think I could... Oh, wait, hold up. Look at the power of their weapons. Oh, and... Hold up, there's 5 of them! I have to do 5 battles! Holy crap! And Seong Mi-na again. Shit. You know what? Never mind, I need food. I think this is a good scenario for this. I waited at the location we agreed on, and soon Mina arrived with a group of pupils in tow. So you're the fool that's picking a fight with our Dojo, huh? You don't know who you're messing with. He doesn't look so tough. We don't need to bother Lady Mina with this one. Yeah, that's right. We're more than enough to handle this fool. Time to see what you're made of. I had no idea what Mina had told him, but whatever she'd said had certainly fired them up. Wait a minute, where's Yeon-sun? I don't see him anywhere. Yeah, about him. He's obsessed with Master Huan, so it looks like he's not interested in defending the Dojo's honor. Even though you asked him to join us, you mentioned something about there being no point in joining if Master Huan wasn't going to be there. Then went off somewhere. Ah, yes. I'm hoping that if they don't put Huan in as DLC, they put in Yeon-sun, because then at least we have the real Huan style. Actually, no. The real Huan style would have been the Soul Blade style, which was him fighting similarly to Mitsurugi, except adding in some flair with some kicks. And then, of course, he decided to go one-handed and show off just how skilled he was. Because he originally fought with just like a normal skinny Chinese blade. I forget what it's called. At least I think it was Chinese. So... But otherwise, you know, if Yeon-sun gets in the game, that'd be cool. He probably snuck his way back into the Coast Guard again. Does anyone over there even care anymore? You're kidding me. If there's anyone I wanted here, it's him. Oh well. Mina turned to me and shouted. You there! You must think pretty highly of yourself if you think you can take us on. You're about to see that the sun technique is nothing to take lightly. Alright everyone, let's do it. I hope this isn't as hard as the fucking fight that I had to do against the frickin' Colossus. That fight was a bitch.
You're finished!
Well now. See, now the problem is she's fucking moving around everywhere, making sure I can't do my vertical attacks. There we go. That was a tad bit annoying. There we go. Ow. There we go. That's 4 down. Alright, this is a tad bit easier than I thought it was going to be. But I'm betting Seong Mi-na's going to be a bitch. I mean, her weapon is at its most powerful state, I think. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll try it.
Showdown! Give it up.
There we go. Woo! Lady Mi-na lost? How is he this strong? I just did the guy voice. Damn it. Lady Mi-na? Ugh. No, I can't believe I lost. Not again. Again? Mi-na appeared to have forgotten this was all an act. Listen up, everyone. This isn't good enough. We have to return to the Dojang and train even harder. Lady Mi-na is right. Let's go. It looked as though everyone had gone according. It looks as though everything had gone according to Mi-na's plan. Somehow, filled with a new sense of purpose, she and her pupils made their way back to the Dojang, having seemingly forgotten all about my challenge. As they left, Mi-na quickly turned around and waved at me with a wild grin on her face. I waved goodbye to her and promptly set off myself. I hope to see her again someday, once things had calmed down. Yeah, she's awesome.